Hello guys, everybody, welcome to MechlordGames. I am coming at you guys with a replay here. It is Burning Abyss versus Naturia. This game was a struggle. I'm playing Burning Abyss. This guy, Gentleman ZGI, or Gentleman's GI, whatever you want to call him, he is playing Naturia. And this duel actually gets very, very stressful for me, and you will find out why here shortly. So I start, I just decide to special summon, normal summon, make Dante, ditch Graph, and just start kind of doing things, mill, get Graph, summon my Skarm, set Wind Blast, and then basically I was like, yeah, I think I'm good. So he snatch steals. I was like, nope, I want my fucking monster, don't even care, Night Beam. So he goes and sets 3, then summons Naturia Antjaw. I'm sitting here thinking like, oh, okay, this is definitely not what I'd expected. And this is a rated game on DevPro, by the way, but I mill, 3 more things, just negate Antjaw, attack it, whatever. Summon into Downward, Skarm kills itself, he brings back his Antjaw, and that's when I'm just like, oh, okay, that's the thing. Search out my tour guide, so that I could get another Dante off next turn. Didn't want to set anything, and he snatch steals again, so he pokes me for some decently big damage. But was kind of a stupid play because, detaching Dante allowed me to get my Graph back. And that's where I suddenly, I draw into Seer, and I'm like, okay, I want to make a different play. So I normal summon Seer, special Graph, and I was going to get my Dante back and get a Defender. And then he goes into Antjaw. And then this is where it starts getting kind of trolly because both of his Antjaws go off, and special summon 2 Naturia Fruit Fly. And that's pretty much when I just decided, okay, fuck this, I don't even care. So then, I just mill 3, whatnot, go to negate Fruit Fly. And that's when I found out that even if you negate Fruit Fly's effect on the field, it still applies continuously. So that was an annoying thing, but I took my Downer Magician back, so with Snatch Deal. Detach, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Rank up into it, we'll rank into another Downard. And at this point, I felt like I had game. He MSTs, hits my Snatch Deal, I bounce his. Because I wanted my monster. I wanted to keep my monster. And then he just goes and does more things, bounces more stuff, draws. There's an Inferno Reckless summon. He actually has a combo in this deck where you go, you summon Fruit Fly, then you go Inferno Reckless summon multiple Fruit Flies, and there's pretty much just nothing that you can do. You're not getting over Fruit Fly. Cleefort wouldn't care because their effects and all. But basically I just decided to get back Rubik because I wanted to make Virgil. So make Virgil, summon back, he breakthroughs. So at that point I'm like, shit, well now what? So I end up ditching Graph's cost. I didn't even pay attention to the fact that he breakthrough'd. But I did get Skarm back. And sacked Virgil to get a draw, which got me into Lake. And then he summons Butterfly. And this is where I finally actually get over the Fruit Flies. And then I start coming back. And this is where I start to, go for game. So then I search out, another Seer. Just because, why not? Didn't really have anything else. Draw into my one Felice in the deck. Now that is unfortunate. Felice can kind of hurt this deck sometimes, but it usually doesn't perform too bad. And then I just kind of capitalize the game from here at this point. But he goes Butterfly, negates my attack, which if you negate Dante's attack, he does not switch to defense position, which is absolutely hilarious. I know a lot of people who would sit there and go ahead and say, oh, your monster still switches back to defense. No, because he negated the attack, nub. Mill 3 more. Then I play my beginning of the end, draw 3, and at this point, game is pretty much mine. There's nothing really left that he can do. He sets another Fruit Fly, and it flipped it, and that's kind of when I was just like, oh god. But I have Lake, Warning, Vanity. I didn't care at this point. I was gonna Lake if I had to win. But then I kill his Cosmo Beat. I was a derp right there, and I didn't switch Dante back to attack. But at this point, I'm just like, you know what, no, because Beans would save itself, and he could have actually decked me out with Beans. But I drew Regeki, so good game to you, gentleman ZGI. This duel was actually a really fun duel, and an interesting one at that, due to the fact that it was a bit of a challenge, and it's nice to see, you know, an old deck get played again to somewhat of a competitive degree. I know he didn't win, but he had really, really annoyed the hell out of me for the first portion of the game. So I definitely have to congratulate you on that one for going into that Fruit Fly combo. It was very smart, very ingenious, and it kind of won. Well, it kind of really made the game a struggle for me as far as like what I was able to do. What did I even have left on my deck? A Vanity? Huh. Top deck card is Vanity. Yeah, but that game was a very fun game. Thank you, Gentleman Z, for the great fun, and hopefully you guys like this video, and remember to subscribe, rate, and comment, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.